Okay, so what are the three marks of reality in Buddhism? So first is the constant change, also known as anika. So ang ibig sabihin lang nito, life is constantly changing. So alam naman natin lahat ay nagbabago. Kahit yung ngayon summer, yung init na nararamdaman natin. Kung dati hindi naman ganun kainit, well ngayon sobrang init na. To the point na kailangan nating pumunta sa asynchronous learning, ganun. Next is the no permanent identity or anatta. So, ibig sabihin lang nito is sa buhay natin, wala ding sa ating katawan, I mean, sa loob, walang permanente. Parang yung mga iniisip natin, hindi naman laging nandyan yan. Yung emotion din natin, hindi naman laging nandyan, nagbabago din yan. Pati yung experience natin. Kasi diba, kapag naranasan na natin at alam natin mali na yung decision natin, hindi natin yung gagawin kapag nangyari ito sa atin. And the third one is suffering, also known as dukkha. So, ito naman is yung naghihirap ka, yung unsatisfied ka sa mga nagawa mo. Ito yung parang kabaligtaran ba ng saya. And so for the next question is, what are the Four Noble Truths in Buddhism? So, first is, there's a suffering or suffering exists. Now, i-discuss natin sa next question pa. So, the next one is, suffering has a cause. So, ano nga ba ang cause nitong paghihirap natin? Siyempre naman kasi tayo maghihirap ng wala lang dahilan. Ang dahilan nga nito is yung ating desire or mahalin talaga natin to sa expectation. Like, kunyari, may nangyari tapos ang gusto na may nangyari tapos gusto mo positive yung mangyari pero ang nangyari hindi naman pala yun. So, parang hurt ka sa sarili mong expectation o ito nga ba ito yung desire. So next is suffering can end. Panggitin natin sa reality na lahat is nagbabago. So kahit yung suffering na yan is matapos din yan, mawawala din yan. So mawawala lang ito kapag in-end natin yung desire natin. So wag lang tayo expect ganun. And the last one is follow the eightfold path, which is discuss din natin later on. Okay, so the next question is suffering considered a truth in Buddhism? So the answer is yes. So why is it considered a truth? Because it is an unavoidable part in our life. So kahit ano pa ang gawin natin, kahit anong choice, kahit anong pag-iisip natin, makakaranas pa rin tayo ng suffering or paghihirap at some point. Whether it's physical, emotional, psychological. Dahil hindi naman tayo satisfied lagi all the time. Lagi tayong bound to suffer. This question is how to alleviate suffering. So in Buddhism, we can alleviate suffering by following the Noble Eightfold Path. So this Eightfold Path includes right understanding, by understanding the Four Noble Truths which is discussed earlier, right intention, such as kindness and compassion, right speech by speaking truthfully without harming the other or harming yourself, right action by acting ethically and responsibly, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. So by following these steps, individuals can overcome the causes of suffering that may also lead to inner peace and liberation. Okay, so for the last question, what is karma in Buddhism? So, without the context of Buddhism, we all know that karma is parang salamin. Kung anong ginawa mo, ay yung babalik sa'yo. So, in Buddhism, ganun din yung context niya. So, karma in Buddhism is the law of cause and effect. So it means kahit ano ang ginawa natin, it will have consequences. Of course, good action will lead to positive outcomes like happiness, while harmful action may result to negative consequences and suffering. So essentially, this concept in Buddhism, which is the karma, teaches us to be responsible for our our own destiny or our own choices
That's
based
what
on
I'm
actions and
thinking.
intentions.